Today on Cafe Coco, we'll be cooking a Cajun rotisserie chicken, and we're going to brush brown butter sage sauce all over our bird. So stay tuned. This is my brine for my bird. It contains herbs, whatever herbs you have, fresh herbs preferably. But if you just have dry herbs, that's just fine as well. We're going to rinse our bird and get started for our rotisserie chicken. So this is our bird. I rinsed off our brine and we're gonna get ready for seasoning. Spices, we're using pink Himalayan sea salt. I have a salt-free Cajun blend that will be available soon on my website, but in the meantime, you can just use any Cajun blend that you have available. Fresh thyme. I have an onion, I'll explain that later. Garlic powder and sweet paprika. So I have my fresh sage and I put a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt and minced garlic. I like to put this underneath the skin of the chicken breast. So I like to dig all deep in there with a little bit of flavor. This is our bird. It has been rubbed down with love and our seasonings. And we are ready to roast our bird at a low temperature. So this contraption is used for beer can chicken. I personally like it because your chicken stands upright and you can brush it on all sides so the skin can crisp up. However, you do not need it, but I personally like it. You can purchase it at Walmart or on Amazon. The idea is put a can of beer or carbonated drink inside. Personally today, I don't have any beer, but I am using a sparkling water. The carbonated water actually creates a steaming effect for the bird. I put a little bit more herbs. I'm gonna stuff that inside of my bird and sit my bird on top. I'll show you in a sec. This is our contraption. Our bird standing on top of it. This is gonna help keep moisture. If you own a rotisserie, you are welcome to use it with this recipe. I always suggest please wash your cans prior to doing this method because of sanitary purposes. Stuffing my onion inside of the cavity of the bird, and now it's ready to go in the oven. We're going to cook it for about an hour at 325. When we get towards the end, we're going to raise the temperature slightly and brush the bird. Stay tuned. Hey guys, now this is our melted butter and sage, our Cajun sage butter mixture that we are going to brush lightly all over our bird. Put my bird back in the oven after brushing it with the sage. We're going to let it go at 375. Bump up your temperature just a little. And this is my bird fresh out of the oven. I'm going to garnish it and be right back. I got my butter, sage, bell peppers, and red onions cooking. This is a little added touch for me. I incorporate a little more of my garlic in there. I'll write this down. You don't need it for your bird, but I love peppers and onions with chicken. I am going to plate my bird in a second, so stay tuned. So I cut my bird up and it is ready to go. Guys, if you can't brine, I understand, but it makes such a difference in the flavors that your bird takes in. Until next time.